Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday, currently 6:25 in the morning, and we just picked up our first order of the day from Dunkin' Donuts. I think it's paying $8.50. I forgot about the mileage, but it makes sense, especially for breakfast. Now today, it might seem like we're starting early, but sort of, kind of, but not really, because we have to stop around 10:30 in the morning. My daughter has a follow-up appointment for her skin, and it just happens to be at 12:30. They didn't have any other availability, which really sucks, but you know, we gotta do it. So we're probably gonna miss most of lunch. Hopefully I'll be done so that I can make it to the Macy's drop, but if not, then you know, again, it is what it is. I'm not really tripping about it. We had an awesome day yesterday, $372, our best day of the year thus far. So I'm like, you know what, let me start dashing early, because we're not going to go for a long time. And then I'm probably going to stop like around 10:30ish, go home, take care of that, and then we're going to come back out, hopefully for the Macy's drop. But if not, you know, we'll still come out around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. We'll see. But today's goal, hopefully we can make $200 at least, hopefully. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, we get the order from Dunkin' Donuts dropped off. Then I completely forgot to record when we picked up this order from McDonald's that I just dropped off. And they had a nice tip, like $10 for McDonald's. That's awesome. And then look at the order we just accepted right here from Einstein Bagels, showing catering bag required, $16.50 for the payout. I think this is going to be another breakfast banger. And I'm having a realization now that I feel like there is a need for breakfast dashers in Reston. So I'm thinking what I want to do is, whenever it's possible or whenever I'm willing to do it, is dash here for breakfast and lunch, go to Tysons for the Macy's drop and dinner, and I think I'm getting the best of both worlds. What do you guys think? Let me know. Put it down in the comments. What would you do if you guys were me? But I'm surprised we're sitting at $18.50 right now. We're about to make at least $16.50 more from his orders from Einstein Bagels. Let me see if I can look at the subtotal here, if it lets me. Let me see. $288 with 29 cents. That's a lot of Einstein Bagels. Now I can't see the items, but I can see the payout, which is a good amount. So we'll see what happens when we get there. We'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, we're here at Einstein Bagels. Hopefully the order is ready. There is a gap between the the times, clearly, but I think the food's ready. I think I see a bunch of food there, so let's see what happens. Well, that's a lot of food. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good.
I'm just picking up for Rachel, but there's a lot going on over here, so I think it's a big one.
Yeah, right there. This one.
Oh, this?
In this corner.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, guys, so the food was ready, and he told me he has 5 more orders. He's like, yeah, I got 5 more, you know, hopefully you get them. And I was like, man, hopefully I do, you know. But he ripped out the receipt. I was trying to look for like a tip or something, but I couldn't find one. It's not easy cater though. It's from like their own native website. So we'll see what happens there. We're only 7 minutes away. I'm trying to look at the address. It doesn't look familiar. I don't think it's a house though. I feel like it's probably gonna be some type of building. I would assume. But it's a lot of food. But both catering bags are full. They both came in clutch. I was able to fit everything in both catering bags. So let's go. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off. So I get here, no suite number. I called the lady. She's like, oh, you're like early. I'm not even there yet. And I was like, oh, well, I'm here. She's like, okay, we'll leave it here. And everything she's describing, I'm not seeing. I'm like, what is she lady talking about? And then she's like, oh, we put the wrong address, but it's right next to it. She gives me the address, and it is literally right next to it. So we drop it off. I think it had almost a $37 payout. Let's go. Breakfast bangers. Now look at this order right here. I think I've talked about this in the past. People that order to the airport. Who's gonna deliver this? One item, 9.1 miles from IHOP going to the airport. Like, I guess if I was already going to the airport, then maybe. just maybe, I would take the order, but it doesn't make any sense, you know. So I just don't understand who takes these orders. I would love to take one, but I have yet to see one that made sense from like the money standpoint, you know. So anyways, the time is 7:30 and we're sitting at $55 with 33 cents. Let's keep it going. Okay guys, so we made it back to the Einstein Bagels parking lot. I'm declining. Look at this order right here from Einstein Bagels. $2.25, 10 miles, all the way to Tysons. Makes 0 cents for anyone to take. Yet, I have no doubt that someone will probably take it, which is insane. I would love to just meet one of these dashers, just so I could talk to them, just so I could understand, because it doesn't make any sense. But anyways, after declining a bunch of orders, DoorDash ended my dash. Cannot get back on. It's not busy. So I'm like, you know what? We already made $55. I'm just going to go ahead and just end that. Well, technically my dash ended, but I'm going to go ahead and go home. And then we'll see you guys after my daughter's appointment. Hopefully all goes well. See you guys soon. Okay guys, we're back in the Dash Mobile. The appointment went well. Everything seems to be going perfect, which is awesome. We go back in a few more months to see the progress and to make sure that her body's not getting used to the medicine, I guess, so that it wouldn't work anymore, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so the time right now is 2:10. We're gonna be in Tysons around 2:35, 2:40 or so, which is perfect. So we get to catch, hopefully, the Macy's drop. I'm really hoping that we get a nice one to kind of make up for the fact that we missed out on lunch. But I think we had a really good breakfast. I think we left around $55, I think is what we had. That's solid. That's solid. So hopefully, you know, we get a nice drop here from Macy's, and we'll see you guys in Tysons. Guys, so we're here in Tysons. It's currently 3:15. So let me tell you how I got here. So we made it to Tysons around 2:35, 2:40 maybe, and then Luke pulled up. Now Luke is a subscriber, member of the Discord. So join the Discord. He usually dashes in Winchester, which is like 45 minutes from here, but he's been coming down to Tysons lately, you know, because it's busier, trying to make his money. Cool. And I think he was sitting around 54% for his acceptance rating. And even he himself said, hey, that's pretty high for me, man. I used to be like in the 10s. And it was funny because when we were waiting for the Macy's drop, he was getting prioritized. So he was getting the offers first, but they were bad offers. So it was going down like 52, 51. But then it was glitching because when he looked at his ratings, it went back up to 53. But in the end, it kind of worked out for him because he got this one from Macy's. I think he was paying $41, like 19 miles to like Arlington. And I didn't get anything. I was just there waiting. I was like, oh man, that kind of sucks. But I mean, it makes sense, right? If he's prioritized, you should see it first. So he went inside to get his orders. He's like, hey, good luck, man. Hopefully you get one. I'm like, I'll get one. I'm confident, I believe. And the minutes were passing by, 250, 251, 253. At 255, I'm like, you know what? Let's just go to the car, go to the other side of Tysons. It's okay. And then I get this one right here from Macy's, paying $41 and some change, going like 36 miles, only 3 stops. And I'm telling you that the reason why I took it is because of one of the drop-offs. It's in Reston. So I'm like, okay, we can at least make $41. Yeah, we're driving a little bit of mileage, but it's so good we were gonna drive anyways. So the first was in Chantilly. There's one all the way up in Ashburn, and then we're gonna go back down to Reston. Although technically they want me to go up in a straight line, I'm not gonna do that because I want to finish already in Reston. I did look at the scheduling page. There is a schedule open from like 4 or 4:30 to like 9, but I can't schedule myself because I'm technically dashing right now, which kind of sucks. So I'm hoping that it's still gonna be there when I'm done. But yeah, so no dinner dash here in Tysons today, but I think tomorrow, I think I said it earlier, that's gonna be my new plan going on, is if I'm able to dash for breakfast, I'm gonna dash for breakfast in Tysons, I mean in Reston, stay there for lunch, come here for Macy's and beyond. But if I cannot dash for breakfast, or I oversleep or whatever, then I'm just gonna come straight to Tysons because there's no schedule required, if that makes any sense. So right now we're on the highway, you know, some traffic and whatnot, so we're 25 minutes away from the first drop off, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we got the first order dropped off. Very interesting building. You cannot see any of the numbers facing the street. They're all facing like this little like park area, and for you to get in, you have to go to this like main gate. And the lady came and met me because her name, I think she lives there, but maybe she's not on the lease or something, because her name wasn't on the little register thing or registry thing, whatever. So she came and met me, gave her the order. Now we're gonna go to Ashburn, 20 minutes up, and then after that we're gonna go back here towards Reston. So we're probably gonna be done around 4:30, which is great. We'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, we got a second order dropped off, one more left to go, and we're basically already in Reston. We're like in the outer edges of Reston, which is fine. I think after this we should be able to dash now until 7:30. Now we can make I would say maybe 150 at least combined, including the morning with now, for the entire day. I think that would be perfect. Hopefully we can make that happen, or we can make more. Hey, even better. We'll take it. Now we'll see you guys in the town center. Okay guys, we got all the orders dropped off. It was only 3 orders, but hey, nonetheless a pretty easy $41 or whatever it was. Now we're sitting at $96.33 for the entire day. I was able to dash now here and schedule till 7:30, so that worked out perfect for us. The time right now is 4:45. Hopefully we can make it, like I said, at least 150 if not more. But I'm trying to book it to the town center because I gotta pee so bad. So hopefully it's busy here. I haven't really worked the dinner. Well, technically I was here on Monday, but only for like a little bit. So we'll see what happens today. I'm pretty confident that we can make at least 150 today, if not more. Perhaps 200. Maybe. Just take a couple of bangers and you're there. Oh, speaking of bangers, I forgot I haven't mentioned it. This is that it's a banger. So we're definitely gonna, if we get a banger today, I'm gonna be like, it's a banger. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we're back here in the town center. The temperature just dropped like 10-15 degrees, but we have our first official order here in Reston from North Italia, 825. It is going like 4 miles, but it's only a 10-minute drive. And I'm just glad I've been doing something, because we had a small gap here of nothing, no offers, just slowness. So, you know, we're trying to make this money and not just basically decline. Well, actually I wasn't even doing any declining. I wasn't doing anything at all. Just watching Cristiano Ronaldo's interview with Piers Morgan. Really good. Really interesting. I wonder what that must be like to have such a level of fame where like you feel like people are critiquing you left and right. Luckily though, I will never achieve that level of fame or any type of fame. Maybe just Doordash fame? I don't know, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to pass the time, trying to warm up. Man, that's the one thing about these hybrids, man. I feel like they take forever to warm up. But anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Okay guys, we got the order dropped off, and to my surprise it actually went up to $9 because it was only like I think like spaghetti and meatballs, something small. But yeah, now we're officially over the $100 threshold finally, although technically it didn't really take us that long considering we missed basically all of lunch really. So anyways, we're gonna make our way here towards the town center. I am gonna pass by Fintai because, you know, this is Fintai weather. You get a bowl of pho, you know, something that'll keep you warm. So I think it should be busy for them. So I'm gonna make sure that I go by them. Plus there's also a Chick-fil-A there, or the restaurant, so we could get something. But, you know, we definitely want to be as active as possible. So we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, so we made it back here to the town center, and then we're going to go to my home Thai bistro. Now, at first, I'm like, oh, do I want to go there? They're usually kind of slow, you know. But we got the text saying the food is ready. And then I, you know, plug the little GPS map. I'm like, why is there traffic? And there's like a huge wreck right here, which really sucks. Hopefully everyone's okay. But inconvenience, but at the same time, you know, I'm just gonna go pick up food and deliver it. So I'm not really tripping about it. It's only gonna add a few more minutes to my trip, as long as everyone's okay. And I do feel like a lot of people do speed here in Reston Parkway because a lot of the lights align. So like if it's green, yo, you can go green all the way. You know, myself included, but you know, I put this bad boy in sport mode, and you know, all the gauges turn red. You know what I'm saying? And then we just fly. No, I'm just kidding. This thing is always in eco mode. I don't even know why it has a sport mode. What's the point of that? You know what I mean? So anyways, we're only 1 mile away. It is gonna take 8 minutes, but it's only 1 mile, and the food is ready. Hopefully they stack it. But yeah, we're baby stepping it right now to hopefully 150. Let's go. Okay guys, we are here at my home Thai bistro. It is super windy, so hopefully y'all can hear me. Now the text says the food is ready, so if this food isn't ready, we're throwing hands. No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure I see the bag right there. Let's see what happens. So I'm just picking up for steady. There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, we got the order picked up. As you saw, it was ready. Now, I shouldn't have to say this, but we should definitely be using the hot bag, especially now when in the colder months for sure. We're 8 minutes away, 2.1 miles. It's in the hot bag. Hopefully after this, kind of, picks up the pace a little bit. But I'm pretty confident that we should be able to reach 150. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we are back here at the town center after dropping off the order here from my home Thai bistro. It was just $7. I just parked, and then we get this stacked offer from Founding Farmers, 10 items, $14.25. I think like 5 miles maybe. It is 2 orders, but I think it makes sense. And the miles are pretty low, I'd say, compared to what we're gonna get paid. At least the minimum guaranteed amount that we're gonna get paid. But anyways, we're gonna head over there now. Hopefully the food's ready. But I wanted to take this time real quick to perhaps let out some frustrations that I've been holding in, or maybe not really, because I think I vent when I need to. And this one might be like beating a dead horse. Let's talk about the Doordash pilot programs and the Doordash app. Okay. Now specifically, the diamond thing, okay, I think that's here to stay. I think they see that it works for certain markets, and I think it can work. And even if it isn't, I think it can definitely lean dashers in that direction of like, okay, you know what, I'm close to 50%. Let me get up there, But I think in certain markets, like perhaps mine and other bigger markets, I think people are gonna do it. But for the most part, for people that are selective or quote unquote cherry pickers, it won't really affect them a whole lot because there's so many orders out there. But the app, okay, the app has always been glitchy, and I feel like they just don't do anything to actively fix the app, but they roll out all these programs that I'm pretty sure puts like a stressor on these apps that already barely function as they should. You know what I mean? So look at this one right here. This one isn't really a bad pilot program in my opinion compared to the diamond one. Now I saw this in my Discord, somebody sent this in. Now I don't know if they saw it in their email or someone sent it to them or what. They just crossed out, I'm assuming, their zone and their name. New pilot program, basically delivery streaks, earn more with each delivery. So basically every 2 orders you deliver back to back, you get an extra $7. That's not a bad incentive. That's basically what a real incentive might be. Let's say you're like on the fence, I want to take this order, I don't like going to this restaurant, I don't like going to this merchant, but now you know that you're gonna get an extra $7. Hey, that could definitely swing me in one direction, you know what I mean? But then this DriveWise, DriveSafe, whatever it's called, I got the email. I am not signing up. First of all, they want you to download a third-party app to track all these stats and stuff to see what kind of driver you are. I mean, maybe I'm just a pessimist when it comes to DoorDash or what, but I feel like they could use this to track your data. Say, hey, this guy is a risk on the road. He's an accident waiting to happen. He's bad news waiting to happen, on social media or whatever. So why give them ammo when it comes to whether they could deactivate you for it? In my opinion, I already know what kind of driver I am. I don't need an app to tell me that. I think I'm a pretty good driver, aggressive at times, but people that are indecisive shouldn't be driving. I'm just kidding, but I get it. We gotta share the road with everyone, but yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I just don't understand why they're releasing all these programs, but the app is basically trash. I would say 80 to 90% of the time. It doesn't work as it should, especially on Android. I get it. You iOS folks, have a more stable app, but for us on Android, you can just look at the reviews on the Play Store of the Doordash app. I think it's got like a 2.1, 2.5 or whatever. The amount of glitches and things that happens with DoorDash. Like a couple of days ago, they had their earnings glitch. Now, of course, I'm assuming everyone got their money back. Now, even though I wasn't affected, I think I've been there a while back where like the same thing happened with the earnings not showing up. I remember one time I was dashing and my earnings weren't right, like mid-dash, and I was calling support. I'm like, hey, you sure this is right? Because I don't see my earnings. Like I was tripping like right there and then. So I could only imagine. Let's say you dash the entire day, you make a couple $100, $200, and then you want to cash out or whatever. It's gone. It's not there. What? Like I'd be furious. You know what I mean? And then you got to call support. They probably have no idea what you're complaining about. They're gonna give you the same spiel, like this is not the experience we want you to have, and this and that. We're gonna escalate to the right team. You guys know the spiel that DoorDash goes in. Yeah, no, thank you. Now, I am a big proponent of the Dasher Direct card, mainly because you get your money right away, and technically it's not DoorDash holding your money, it's a bank called Payfair. I haven't had any issues with them. The only issue I've ever had is the quality of the card itself, but you can put it on on the Google Pay or Apple Pay or whatever, so it minimizes that issue for me. And you get 2% cash back whenever you get gas and things like that. And the fact that you get the money right away. I mean, as soon as you end your dash, bam, it's there. So I think it's a win-win for everybody, in my opinion. Anyways, I do have a video basically doing like a review of that. You just want to check that out. But I guess to basically end my rant here, because now I feel way better that I let it out to people that know what I'm talking about. And that's what's so great about, first of all, having a channel and talking to you guys in the comments, because you get it. I could talk to my friends about this and they're probably like, think it's, what are you talking about? Or like, I don't understand. Because unless you've done this, unless you've done any type of delivery or ride share or something, then you kind of understand what we got to deal with, But if you've never done it, you can understand to a degree, but you don't really get it. You know what I mean? So shout out to you guys rocking with me. Over 3,000 subscribers now, slowly climbing. Because yeah, this is almost like therapy for me, to be honest. Like I get to talk about my day, get to show you guys the orders or the money that can be made while doing these deliveries. And for the most part, I think I'm a pretty positive dude. I'm not really big on negativity and stuff. I try to stay away from all the drama, although there is a lot of drama for whatever reason, but I think that's in every YouTube community, so for the most part, I think I have a solid core of dudes. You guys know who you are in the Discord, and of course ladies as well. Thank you guys. But yeah, anyways, we're basically putting in here to the founding farmers, is the food going to be ready? Yay or nay? What do you guys think? I think that it should be ready, mainly because of the delivery by time. That's another thing that's got to look at, the delivery by time. Now, I'm supposed to be done with these orders by 6:30, and I think right now it's 6:15. So I'm hoping that I walk in and I walk right back out. We'll see what happens. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we got the orders dropped off here, but let me tell you what happened at Founding Farmers, okay? So I get the food, I'm walking back to the car, put him in the hot bag, everything's cool. I'm getting all these phone calls from a random phone number from West Virginia. I'm like, that's kind of weird. Like, I don't think I know anyone there. And the people that I do know, I have their contact info saved. So I'm declining the phone calls, but they keep calling. I'm like, okay, this must be important. So I pick up the phone, and it's the girl from Founding Farmers. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry, we gave you the wrong bag. Can you come back? I'm like, yeah, no problem. So I get there, and she goes, hey, how come you didn't answer it? I'm like, because I'm getting a phone call from a random phone number from West Virginia at like 6:25 in the afternoon. She's like, West Virginia? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I knew that DoorDash masked the phone numbers for the customers, you know, for safety, security, whatever. I did not know that they did that also for the merchants. That just sounds dumb to me because it's a merchant. It's public, it's public info. You know what I mean? So that was dumb because if I would have seen Founding Farmers, you know, or at least a local number, I would have been more inclined to pick up the phone. You know what I mean? But anyways, we got both of them dropped off. It went up from $14.25, I think, to $19.25 maybe. So we're crawling here to $150, but I think we have enough time to get there. Right now it's $6.42. So hopefully we can do a couple of orders here that can take us there because we're so close. But anyways, we'll see you guys on the next orders. Okay guys, so we were running out of time, right? Because I'm like, man, it's already like 6:45, 6:47. I'm not getting anything that's worth my time. And then this order comes in from North Italia and True Food Kitchen. Stacked offers showing $12.25. I think it was going like 3-4 miles tops. I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and jump on this. There's a lot of hidden tip potential simply because of where the orders are coming from. North Italia, True Food Kitchen, places that I would consider kind of expensive, you know. So hopefully there's something on there that can take us to the promised land of 150 plus. But if not, that's okay. Today was definitely not a normal day. You know, I dashed really early, then stopped around like 8:30. Didn't get back out till like what, 3 o'clock for the Macy's drop. So we missed a chunk of the day. So I'm still pretty pleased with how we did. So hopefully tomorrow, you know, we can make at least 250. That's gonna be my daily goal now, 250. I know, because it's hard, but at the same time, it's possible, you know? So I'm not entirely sure what my plan is for tomorrow, but I think it's gonna be what it's been the last few days. Dash early here, maybe not as early as the last 2 days, but maybe like 7 or 8 o'clock. Stay here for lunch and then go to Reston, go to Tysons for the Macy's drop / dinner. So I think that's gonna be the move. But yeah, so we'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, so we got both orders dropped off, and you ever have a customer that you just know they don't really tip well? That was my second customer. Like, I already knew when I was pulling up, I was like, it's this dude. But in the end, it all worked out. It did have a little more combined. I think it was a little bit more than what it was showing, but not enough to get us over the hump. So we're gonna finish just shy of it at $146 with 83 cents. Not bad for a very random Wednesday. Not typically what I normally dash, you know, the times and stuff, but no complaints. Now we are gonna stop by 7-Eleven. I'm looking for my Nitro Mango Nas. Now I love Wawa, but Wawa doesn't carry it for whatever reason, so we're gonna go see if this 7-Eleven has it, which I'm hoping they do. And we'll see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, we're here at the 7-Eleven, not to pick up anything. My dash is over. We're just gonna get a drink, if they have it. Let's see. Hey, how you doing? Ooh, chilly out there. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Do we have what we are looking for? I see the normal one. Where is the one? They don't have it. Yo, I'm gutted right now. No, they just have the regular one. They do have a bigger one. That's way too much. Maybe I'll try something new. You know what? I've never had a bang before. Comment down below which bang would you choose. I'm gonna go with some of these flavors. Just don't sound good. Like a whole lot of chocolate. That just sounds weird for an energy drink. Radical Skedaddle. That just sounds like I'm gonna get, I don't know, the heebie-jeebies. I don't know. This is a tough one. Let me see. Maybe a Celsius. I've never had a Celsius before. You know what? Let's go with the peach one. Peach vibes. Why not? Let's try this. Guys, can we talk about this? What is this? Who decided to do this? I saw this on Gigaholics. One of his videos talked about how they changed. Look at this. This is awful. Who decided to do this? It looks fake. Unrecognizable. Terrible branding. I don't like it. We're not gonna get one. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, we're back in the Dashmobile. We're gonna try the Celsius out. I've never had it before. Peach vibes. But I see people always talk about Celsius. I'm still on the hunt for that Zoe that Joeezy's always talking about, but I think they never, I don't know where they sell it at. So I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and try it. I really wanted my Nitro Mango NOS, but didn't have it. Some 7-Elevens have it, some don't. Let's see. Oh wow, this is good. This is really good. I really like this. Do I have a new favorite? I don't know. Huh. I really like this, guys. I really like it. So perhaps I'm gonna try more Celsius. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but when I walked in, he was like, "It's a banger." It's a banger. But yeah, that's the Dash, guys. Thank you so much for coming along on today's Dash. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.